Rathric the cleric. His eyes roll up into the back of his head as he pitches forward onto the dirty, rough flagstone of the troll hall. The last of the trolls falls to the ground, wreathed in flame. The party stops and turns to see their cleric lying there, not dead, but grievously injured, and somewhere out there, beyond the reach of the torchlight and the burning bodies of the trolls and the acrid stench of the burning hair of the direwolves, there lies the body of Wilhelmina. Well, they collect her, and they carry her and Rathric to the surface, and where they go to rest and recuperate at a village nearby. But the villagers look at them with pleading eyes to go in and finish the job. The adventurers return to the dungeon, and this time uncover evidence of goblin kind, of lizard men, and they track them to a chamber of horrors. Welcome to Nosh Solo.
Gosh, really got some nice toys here.
All right, well, welcome back, and here we are. New combat using the Dungeon Fantasy system, and with GURPS 4th edition. You've been listening to some of the music from Syrinscape's Dungeon Depths. Look for the link in the description to check that out for yourself. I'm just going to bring that music to a close here. All right, so here we are. We are finding ourselves in a torture chamber, and there are a number of goblins armed with shields and broadswords surrounding the party. There are 2 goblin archers up here. There's a lizard man warrior, and behind him is a dragon-blooded priest. So with that, I think we are going to get right into it. And one of the things I'm going to do is begin to record things in what I'm calling a battle damage assessment note, or BDA note, just so I can track the finer details of damage and particulars that I don't want to forget, that I know I will forget because my brain is middle-aged and undoubtedly will forget key points. So I'll refer to this from time to time throughout the fight. So we're going to begin with Lizard Man Warrior. So he is, let's see, he's got mail armor suit. Covers all locations except the face. I guess that means his tail as well. He's got a broadsword and a small shield. And yeah, he's got natural damage resistance as a reptile on top of the armored suit that he's got. So he is heftily armored here. So we're going to begin with him. And he has a move of 6. So what he's going to do is go 1, 2, and he is going to shout out for others to run forward and start attacking. So he'll take more of a leadership moment at this time. Maybe that calls for a leadership role. What do you think? Well, we'll give it a go. Ooh, success by 5. So that's what he does. He calls out to these goblins to attack the party. So the turn goes to Sir Percy the Knight. And Sir Percy is going to just take a weight maneuver. He does not want to expose any of the casters behind him to potential damage. So he's taking a weight maneuver, but if anybody comes within striking distance, he will strike them. Callan the Wizard. Sizing up the situation, she decides to begin concentrating on a spell called Fire Cloud, an area spell. Dank the Barbarian also takes a weight maneuver. He wants to protect his mates, and if anyone comes within striking distance, he will hit them. Alicia the Bard, she is going to immediately begin to strum her lute. She wants to try to put some people into a stunned state with her rapier wit. So she has the wildcard skill Bard, and that's at 14. So she needs to roll against this in the form of public speaking so that she can try to stun some of these. So what she's going to do is start with, I think, the guy she can see closest to her, and that's Goblin Scum 6. So here she goes. And she makes her roll by 3. And Goblin Scum has a will of 10. Can he meet or beat her? And he fails. So I will drop a mental stun on him. Hopefully that worked. Yes, it did. So he'll be mentally stunned when his turn comes. Rathric the Cleric. Well, he is going to start concentrating on the spell armor. He wants to buff his friends here. So with armor, he is going to concentrate, and he'll add to their damage resistance if he's successful. This is just a 1-second spell, so while I've got him marked concentrate, he's going to roll anyway. So what he's going to do is the cost is twice the DR given to the subject. So if he wanted to give his friends DR2, it would cost 4 fatigue points. So he knows the spell at 16. So actually it would be 3 fatigue points, and so he'll spend 3 fatigue to give Sir Percy 2 more DR. So let's see if he successfully casts armor on Sir Percy. And he does. And so Sir Percy is going to gain 2 more DR. Looks like I modified this already. So he will go from what did he have before for a DR? He had a, let's see, scale armor of 4. So he'll get a DR of 6 with the +2 DR. And Rathric, he has to spend, let's see. What did I say? I was going to give 2 or 4. Yeah, sorry, not 2 points, 4 points. So he's going to spend 3 fatigue points, and he's going to give Sir Percy 2 more damage resistance to make it 8. I must have done that at a prior combat. So there we go. So he's giving each of these guys 4 DR. All right. So we're going to go to... I'll take that concentrate off him because it's a 1-second spell. Okay, so our next actor is Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina is going to... She's going to aim at Goblin Scum Archer 1. So I'll drop the aim effect on her. Come to think of it, I may be dropping aim a lot in this context, so we'll just drop that in the hotbar. Okay, so we go to Dragon-Blooded Priest, and Dragon-Blooded Priest is going to move forward. That's a move of 7, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and wait here. I guess that's not a wait maneuver, that's a move. As far as the priest's going to go. The priest wants to wait out and see what happens. Which brings us to Goblin Scum Archer. So Goblin Scum Archer is going to target Wilhelmina. And, well, not sure why that did. There. And he's going to take an aim as well. All right. Which brings us to the other archer, who is going to target Militian. And he will also aim. Okay. Now, let's see if I can drag this, make it work. Sometimes, there we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's because of this bar down here on my computer. All right, Goblin Scum. Who are you? Goblin Scum, Sword and Board 1. All right, so you are going to move. You're going to go 1, 2, and you're going to try an all-out attack on Sir Percy the Knight. So that's going to be a -4 to your attack roll. And there's no size mod differences. So you may or may not hit. Let's see. And fails by 2. You rolled a 10, so definitely missed with a move and attack. The next goblin is doing the same thing. He's going to move and attack. -4. Let's see if he can do it. Now, I already screwed up, didn't I? Yes, I did. I said that he was going to wait, and this guy would trigger the wait. So actually, it's Sir Percy who's going to hit first, and let's see if he can. He's got a -2 because of his large shield, and he fails by 2. Okay, so then Goblin Scum tries to attack him. He fails. Now this guy moves in for the attack, and he gets a -4, and so let's see if he can hit Sir Percy. And success by 1. So Sir Percy has a block of 12. He gets +3 because of his shield, and that's like a 15. Let's see if he does it. And he does. Okay. Next actor is Goblin 3, and he will go 1, 2, and try a move and attack on Wilhelmina. So let's see here. -4, and Wilhelmina she's quite small. She has a size mod of -2. So he's going to have -2 on top of his -4. Let's see if he hits her. Swings a sword. And fails by 1. Do I have a sound effect for that? I should, shouldn't I? I really should. There we go. All right. So, on to the next group. And so Goblin Scum 4 is going to step, and as he steps, Dank is going to swing at him. Now, I should have given that a -1. It doesn't matter because he still hits. So Goblin Sword and Board will try to block, and he is going to, let's see, he gets a +1 for the shield. I will let him burn some fatigue for a +2, and let's see if he blocks. And he succeeds just by 0, so that blade bounces off the shield. Okay. All right, so luckily blocks that hit from the axe. So let's see. Number 4 here, or number 6, sorry. Did I skip number 5? I must have skipped number 5. Let's see. I must have skipped number 5. All right, here we go. Number 5, he is going to step and attack. All out attack as well. So a -4, but a +1 for the size difference. Let's see if he hits Dank. That's the damage roll. Try again. -4, +1. Swing, bada, bada, swing. All right, so he succeeds by 1. All right. Dank is going to try to dodge. He's going to burn a fatigue point. He's then going to... oh, I see I've already modified that too. Good heavens. Let's just change that. Okay. So he's going to burn fatigue for the +2. And let's see if he can dodge this puppy. And he does. Okay, good on you, Dank. Which brings us to Goblin Scum 6. And he's going to go... let's go. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to try to hit Dank from his side hex. So -4 for the move and attack, a +1 for the size mod. Let's see if he does it. And he fails by 3. So another missed attack. All right. We are at the top of a new round. So Lizard Man is going to move and attack. So he takes a step and he is going to attack Dank. So he's got a broadsword. He takes a slash at Dank. Success by 1. Actually, success by 2. I should have added a size mod there. Okay, so we're back to Dank. And Dank's going to try to block this attack. So he gets a +2 from his medium shield. He'll burn another fatigue point for a +2 on feverish defense. Let's see if he blocks it. And he succeeds by 4. So again, the weapon bounces off. All right. Sir Percy the Knight. Well, let's see. Sir Percy is going to simply slash at Goblin Scum number 1 in front of him. So he's got the -2 for the big shield. And here he goes in the attack. And success by 3. So sword and board, scummy goblin has to try to defend. He's got a block of 9. So he's got a small shield, gets him a +1 defense bonus, or defense bonus modifier. He is going to burn some fatigue like he did last time. So I'm going to have to find him here. No, maybe he didn't because he missed. So he'll burn some fatigue. He'll get a +2 on his feverish defense. And he'll try and block. And he succeeds by 2. So again, sword glances off shield. All right. Cal the Wizard. She's been concentrating for 1 turn. For this area spell, she needs to cast, well, depends on how large she wants to cast it. But I think given everyone's close proximity, she's going to want to cast at least something with a 1, 2, 3, possibly a 4 hex radius. I'm just going to take a moment to test a size and see what might work for her. So if she did a 3 hex radius spell, she would get almost all of them in there. Almost all of them. A good portion anyway. If she went to a 4 hex radius though, 1, 2, 3, 4, she would get, ooh, look, she could even possibly get them up there. Ooh. Okay. So let's remember that she wants to cast a 4 hex radius spell. So she's going to concentrate for a few more turns to be able to cast that. Because if we look at Fire Cloud as a spell description, the time to cast is 1 to 5 seconds, and the cloud inflicts 1 point of damage per second for every energy point put into the base cost. So, and time to cast is 1 to 5, depending on the base cost. So if she wants a base cast of like 4, she'll have to concentrate for 4 seconds. Okay, off we go. She continues to concentrate. Dank the Barbarian. He is going to swing at Lizard Man Warrior. And I think he'll do a deceptive attack. Deceptive attack allows him to take a penalty. So in this case, he's going to take a penalty of -4 to put a -2 penalty on the Lizard Man's defense. All right. Let's see if he hits him. Oh, there's that bloody size difference too. So add another -1. He probably is going to miss now. But he succeeds by 3. So Lizard Man has a negative now of 2 to his defense roll. So he will try to block with his shield. He's got a small shield, which gives him a +1. And we'll have him burn some fatigue for the feverish defense for a +2. And let's see if he blocks. And he succeeds by 2. So again, another glancing blow off. All right. Alishan, you are going to try again to stun Goblin Scum number 6. All right. So here she goes. And she makes it by 8. Can he resist on his will? And this time he fails. So I'm going to drop a... Don't tell me he was stunned already. And I completely forgot to do this. I bet you... Yep, he's stunned mentally. I forgot again. My gosh. I'm really bad at that, aren't I? So I think he was like here. All right. Never mind. So... she will try to stun this guy. All right. Does he succeed? I'll have her re-roll. See, my brain is just not there. So makes by 4. How does he react? Can he defend against this? And he fails. So he is mentally stunned as well. Holy crap. Dude. Remember these things.